This is Gus, owned by Gus Boes. What I'm doing here, Ryan, I'm going to do a pile drill, which is kind of the foundation drill for the force fetch. And it's important he stays back where I set him. I had one deadfall laying out here already. So you spread them out, you can see a few yards apart. And then as I come back, I want to make sure he maintains that spot. Now I'm going to send him on fetch. That's kind of a command now that I've taught him I can reinforce. Fetch. And I don't care which one he gets first. Here. Attaboy, Gus. Heel. But the reason you spread them out, sit, drop, fetch. The reason you spread them out is so if he switches from one after he grabs it, I've got time here to reinforce the here command. Heel, sit, drop, good, fetch. So pile drill, basically what that means is you're repeating retrieves to a spot with multiple objects. Heel, good boy, sit, drop, sit. So I'm going to repeat that for you, Ryan. Show it again. And you can vary, how far out you put these, depending on what you have for, availability for space. So like I said, this is about 20-25 yards. That's a good distance to start at because he's, he gets to run. Plus it's for repetition, he won't get tired out too fast. And occasionally when I come back, what I'll do, just to switch it up, is I'll walk past him. Then, heel, I'll pull him away from going. Fetch. So in other words, he doesn't anticipate when I get back, he just goes. Here, that a boy, Gus. Heel. So basically, sit, drop. You're using 5 commands. Fetch means go. When he gets it, here means come back. And I only want to have to say every command once. Heel, sit, drop, fetch. Now I eliminated one of my deadfalls behind me. It's important when you get rid of one, you throw it far behind you so he doesn't go grab it. Then I'm going to go into my diversion drills. First one is what I call a sit, hold, throw drill. So he's sitting, holding, and I'm throwing. Drop. Gus. Fetch. Now he looked up at the one in my hand, Ryan, which can happen. Here. So I said his name, which doesn't mean fetch. It's like saying, okay, you can go. So he kind of looked up at me, so I went back to the fetch command. Sit, hold. So we'll try that again. So it's sit, hold, throw. Drop, sit, Gus. That time I kind of tucked it up under my arm. So I'll repeat that again. Here, good boy, heel, sit, hold, drop, sit, Gus. Now I'm going to go into what I call a throw over drill. In other words, here means come back, but when I go heel, I'm throwing it. Of course, that temptation is to stop and go run after the other one. Drop. Gus. And this is all about repetition. Here, heel, just creating, every time he picks something up, he either has it or I have it. Drop. Good boy. Sit. Gus. Now this next one, what I'm going to do is make sure he's just heel, not going off the sound of my voice. Sit. Drop. Sit. 98. 24. 36. Good shot. Gus. Now if he didn't go, Ryan, then I go back to the fetch command. Then I'm going to go into what I call a diversion double drill. Heel. And it doesn't mean you have to always throw 2. Drop. But this is working on having him sit while you throw something. And actually, heel, that's getting him ready for steadiness. Sit. So I'll tell him sit. Throw one, and you want to spread them out a little bit. Gus. And I don't care which one he goes after first. Here. But what's important, I'm facing him, heel, but then I'm going to step towards the next one so he's already lined up. Drop. Gus. Fetch. Every once in a while I will reinforce, as he's going with the fetch command. Heel. Sit. Drop. Sit. So his obedience, which is the foundation, you want that automatic. Gus. In other words, his heeling, his sitting, he's coming in on here. Heel. There again, I'm turning, facing the next one. Sit. Good boy. Drop. Sit. Gus. Then from here, I'm going to go into a couple fun throws. And what that basically means is I'm going to take away the control of him staying here. Heel. Sit. And the word or the command, I guess, to release him is okay. Okay. Now I'm just going to throw one. So off that adrenaline, we always want, as he comes in, because the force fetch is all about the finish. Heel. Sit. Good boy. Drop. So we'll do one more of those. Okay. Okay. So you can see just the adrenaline going. Here. And of course from the deadfalls, I'll transition to these drills on the water. Heel. And then eventually sit. Go into my pheasants and duck work. So that's Gus. Hold. Drop. Gus is owned by Gus Boes.